Good morning, students. Welcome to GM Primary Schools. I hope all you are safe at your home. So, students, today we are over here to learn about chapter Direct and Indirect Speech from Grammar of Standard 7th. Please read the sentence before we start the chapter. There are two examples you can see over here. That is, where can I buy a lock for my bicycles? Asked Tanmay. Tanmay asked where he would buy a lock for his bicycles. So, you can see both the sentence. The first one is direct and the second one is indirect speech. In indirect speech, we quote the exact word spoken by someone by using inverted commas. I will be late, said Santosh. What is the time? Asked Preeti. So you can see that. The second sentence is an indirect speech. In indirect speech or a report speech, we report the word that someone has spoken. In such case, we do not use inverted commas. Okay, students, you can see in the examples. Please see all the rules. So it will be very helpful for you to identify direct or indirect speech, or changing from direct to indirect or indirect to direct. So let us read the example. Santosh said that he would be late. Preeti asked what the time was. So these are the indirect speeches. There are some points to keep in mind while changing sentence from direct to indirect speech. The direct speech is usually introduced as a verb in the past tense. Please note it down this. He said, we told, she reported, that all these are past tense. For an example, we are planning a trip to Himalaya, said Lisa. Lisa said that they were planning a trip to Himalaya. First person pronouns and adjective becomes third person pronouns and adjective. Please even note it down. This will be very helpful for you. Bruhan said, I am going to see my brother soon. What will be the third one? The Bruhan said that he was going to see his brother soon. The tense in indirect speech does not change if the report of statement still is true at the time of reporting. Please be careful with this. The doctor said your blood group is B positive. The doctor said that my blood group is B positive, because the blood group is B positive at the time when he is even telling to someone else. So it is not changing. Changing command and request to a direct speech. Give me a glass of water, please. Antra to Simon. Direct speech. Antra requested Simon to give her a glass of water. When we change a command or request to indirect speech, we begin with the verbs such as told, order, commanded, instructed, asked, requested, begged. Okay. The imperative form of the word in the direct command changes to infinitive in indirect speech. The teacher said, bring your diary. The teacher told us to bring our diary. The word don't in a direct speech become not to in indirect speech. Please note it all this rule. This will be very helpful in changing each sentence from one direct to indirect or indirect to direct. Don't go there alone, said Vikas. Vikas instructed us not to go there alone. So, we use the reporting verb to introduce a statement, command or request in both direct and indirect speech. She said that she was hungry. He complained that it was too dark to read. Some of the reporting verbs are below. Added, asked, begged, confirmed, continued, declared, demand, explained, informed, instructed, mentioned, object, etc. Please read all the words. It will be help you to identifying these sentences. Changing the question to a indirect speech. Where are my spectacles? Asked grandfather. Grandfather asked where his spectacles were. You can see how to change it into a direct indirect speech. And please, students, when you are telling a question in an indirect form, at that time we are adding full stop. You can see in every sentence why. So here is your answer. When we report a question in indirect speech, there are no longer questions. Therefore, we use full stop at the end of the indirect speech. To report question in indirect speech, we use reporting verb like asked, inquired, wondered, wanted to know, tried to find out, and so on. But students, be careful. There are two type of questions. One is WH question and other are yes or no questions. In the direct, there is a WH question, we return WH word. In the indirect speech, the other changes in pronouns and verb tenses are the same as they are reported statement. The word order remains the same as as it would be a affirmative sentence. So you can see the examples over here. He asked her, when are you coming home? He asked her when she was coming home. You can see that the things have changed over here. In indirect speech, if there is yes or no question, the word if or whether is used. You can see Jasmine asked Vandana, do you live here? Jasmine asked Vandana if she lived there. You can see everything has changed to a past tense in the indirect speech. So students, this is all what about the chapter. I hope you understood the basic rules and regulation from direct to indirect, indirect to direct, and what are the other specifications. If any doubt, we will be solving it in a Google Meet. Thank you students, have a nice day.